Welcome, everybody. Great to have you with us here today. And we've got a great lineup, big announcement that we're making today. And you definitely are going to want to get this announcement out to your entire teams before April the 1st. And we're excited. So we're joined here today with, of course, Dimitri, the CEO and founder of Blockchain Sports. And man, you've been traveling all over the world, brother. Great to have you here with us. I know you've got a busy day yourself, so we'll start with you today. We also have Dr. Eric with us here today with Inner Athlete. Dr. Eric, great to see you. I think you're heading back home today, I believe. So you've also been a world traveler as well, and you've been calling me from so many different countries. It's great to see you, man. And then we've got two Dimitris on with us today. So we've got Dimitri as well, who is leading the VR XR project in blockchain sports. And we're going to be hearing from him again today as well. If you missed the AMAs from last week and the week before, we had a AMA session with Dr. Eric about Inner Athlete. And then we had an AMA session with Dimitri about the VR XR project. And I can tell you the buzz in the community about these two projects within the blockchain sports ecosystem is that the buzz is spreading like wildfire right now. And if you love these projects, you're going to love the announcement that we make here today on the call. So great to see everybody. Great to be here with you. Exciting times. Congratulations. We just reached 60 million in total contributions with the founders packages. And after today's announcements, we know that April is going to be a record-setting month. We're really seeing the momentum building and growing. So it's exciting times. Edward, Ilya, good to see you guys here on Zoom. Edward, I saw you a couple days ago in person, but it's great to be here with you guys.
It's good to see everyone. I'm so excited for what we have to announce today and to hear from Dima, from Dr. Eric, and from another Dima. So we got two Dimas. We got double. We should
maybe we should call our Dima Dima and then Dimitri. We have Dima and Dimitri because I get confused.
Yes.
Can I be Dima, please? Not Dimitri.
Yeah, you are Dima. You already Dima.
Easily done.
I love it. Ilya, how are you, man?
Yeah, doing good, Jeremy. Doing very good. Actually, very excited for this call because now the month is finishing, and maybe some people believe, there is a time for a short break at the beginning of April. But what we're gonna share today, it's so exciting. So there is no room for rest, right? So we got some like amazing announcement line up right after this short not AMA, right, but this sessions with Dmitry and Dr. Eric.
Yes, absolutely. Well, look, let's do this because Dima, I know that you have a very important call that you're jumping onto after this important call, and you've got a lot going on. So let's start out with let's go to Dima first. Man, the buzz that you guys have created around the world is just crazy. I mean, it's in the football world, the soccer world. I mean, we're having conversations with people that have not even been a part of blockchain sports, athletes and people in the sports industry, and everybody's hearing about this project. They're talking about this project. There's so much fire right now that's happening. It's incredible. So let's throw it to you, man, just to give us an update, I guess, on what's happening in blockchain sports world. It seems like every day you've got another cherry on top, another atomic bomb that you're sharing with us. It's so much good news. But tell the community, man, fill us in on some of the good things that are happening and what you're excited about right now.
Thank you, Jeremy, and hello everyone again. I just come today from Rio de Janeiro. I have very big jet lag, but I am normal. And I really excited that when we only start blockchain sports, we was little project with huge dream, you know. And today with limitless help with you guys, we invite so from my feeling, Dmitry and Dr. Eric, it's really big guy for me because I know Dmitry a lot of time, and we born in one country in Belarus, and I follow him last 7 years because his company, where is he was CEO Tesla Suits, it's company with world name. And his technology that he creating with his team, I know about this company because main office was in Minsk. Main office was in Minsk, and I know about the technology, about everything what they're creating, and it's crazy. You know, it's crazy technology, and I follow every post, I follow every news, where is Dima was, with whom he meet. And you know, for me, he like 7 years ago, I see for himself like a god. For me, it's God, you know, because he traveled in all over the world. He connect with high level people. He already have meeting with king of UAE. He meet with Ministry of Defense in USA. He meet with Chinese CEO of HTC, of Hewlett Packard, and a lot of other companies. And for me, I see he's crazy. He's like man from space, you know. And but today with your help, guys, with all energies that we are collecting our project, CEO of Tesla Suit with us, and we are partners, you know. And today he in mainland in China and try to find, not try, he create for us good collaboration with biggest Chinese company of development hardware for our project XR. We are preparing big collaboration with big company of developments glasses for football players who will play in this virtual football gaming. And Dima right now work with us, and I'm, you know, my feeling crazy because every day I wake up with very big emotion, all day big emotion. I come back to home, I don't want to sleep. It's I feels crazy feeling, you know. I can't explain it, and I can say same about Dr. Eric, because when we meet first time with him in Dubai, and he little explain about his project. After it, I read a lot of from presentation, from everything. And when we meet with him again in hotel with you guys, I feel energy from him. I feel big energy, Dr. Eric. It's not a joke for me, you know.
Yeah.
And today, what I see today, a lot of people with big energy connect to our project, and our project growing. And he growing not only with technology, he growing with energy. And Jeremy, it's really true that in all over the world speak about blockchain sports, because I am with Kevin preparing so big marketing. We discuss about it in more than 20 countries. Football players discuss about it, businessmen discuss about it, blockchain world discuss about our project, because all of them wait when we go to mainnet, because they know, and I know, my team know that we will come to top 10 of blockchain. It's our target, you know. And every day we step by step come to this target, to this goal, you know. And I'm really excited about everything. Today you will present about our vision, Dima, Dr. Eric, you guys. And maybe, you know, 1 month ago, I'm a little nervous about how it starts, how we start crowdfunding, how we launch everything. Today, I relax, because I see that we are launch our crowdfunding, and people trust us. People, a lot of meeting, a lot of Zoom call, and I see that we are every day we are growing, and we sit to this boat, and right now we in the road. You know, I know I say it right or not, but I think you understand what I tell. And I can explain a lot of about feeling, and everybody should know that 100%. All my team, I am, all my partners, all my friends, we are in this project. And about technology, we're growing so fast. With Dmitry help, Dmitry only one guy with big experience who right now in our Zoom. A lot of people come to us because they see potential. They see that if we in start come to this team, in future we will grow in together. And a lot of like high level guys with high level experience come to us, and it's give for us like big boost, and we are growing so fast. I can't explain it. And yes, we are gather more than 60 million from our founder package, and Limitless community. Thank you for your trust, because you help to us to grow in fast, and you should be 100% sure that we are make everything best. We are growing together, and I believe in it. I believe in it, and every day I follow only this target, growing together. And like Jeremy tell me first time when we meet, to the moon, guys. You know, and maybe it's all what my poor English can explain. Okay.
That's awesome. Very good. Amazing, bro. Well, we believe in you, man. We're all in. The community is incredibly fired up. It's this first month has gone by very fast, right? It's been 1 month now since the Dubai event. What an incredible first month it's been, but we are just getting started, right? We're just getting started, and we're going to make some announcements today that are just going to throw fuel on the fire for everybody. So Dima, thank you, man, for jumping on with us today. We appreciate you so much, brother. And here we go, to the moon.
Yes, thank you, everyone. I will go and preparing to next Zoom call. It's very important. See you guys.
See you, Dima.
Thanks,
Bye.
Dima.
Bye.
Hang on, guys. I just got a message from. Okay, yeah. So let's keep going here, and guys, I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to go ahead, if Edward, if it's okay with you guys, I think it would make more sense to share the announcement right now, so that what Dr. Eric and Dima are going to be talking about makes sense to everybody, so they understand why they're excited about it. You guys okay with that?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Let me, guys, I'm going to pull a quick screen share up. Give me just a moment here. All right. So, hey, 2 quick slides, guys. Let me go full screen. We're going to share the announcement. First of all, number one, first announcement, the data storage promotion. We're going to extend that for all founders packages until April 15th at 1 p.m. UT.
Jeremy, your voice disappeared. Jeremy, you disappeared. We didn't hear you. Your voice, Jeremy.
Oh, did you lose me?
Yeah. Jeremy,
Yeah,
go
you were
back
talking,
like
but
20
it was-
seconds back.
Yeah.
Okay. What that means is that from the founders pack all the way, starting with the 500 USDT pack, all the way up to the 100,000 USDT pack. If you purchase that pack before April 15th, your nodes are going to earn rewards from the data storage and the data processing. So this is very, very powerful, additional digital rewards. It may be one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful part, other than the minting of the Atla coin within the node ecosystem. So very, very powerful promotion, extended until April 15th. But the big news today, the big announcement today, guys, is we are announcing an IRL in real life accelerator promotional package. And as you guys know, this is one of the biggest drivers inside of the founders packs. Every founders pack that you buy unlocks a new category of real life business that you get to earn royalties from. You get to be a part of promoting in the open marketplace, supporting those projects. And at the $25,000 package, you unlock the category of sports science and health technology. At the $50,000 package, you unlock the category of technology R&D, which includes VR, AI, all of these different things. But today, we're very, very excited to announce a promotional package, because we've heard it a lot. People said, man, I wish I could participate in Inner Athlete. It started with Inner Athlete. When Dr. Eric spoke on stage at the Dubai event, people started going crazy for this project. And then we did our AMA with Dr. Eric a couple of weeks back, and so many people were just buzzing about the Inner Athlete project. And but for many people, 25,000 is a big number, and now that price goes up to 27,500. Remember, on April 1st, all of the packs go up by 10%. And they said, man, we wish we could, but right now we can't get in at that level. And then we did the AMA session and announced the community to Dimitri and to the VR XR project. And again, the same thing happened. I mean, my phone was blowing up from our legends, our top leaders in Limitless, blowing up around the VR project, the XR project, going, this is next level. This is going to change everything in the world of sports and gaming, et cetera. And so what we decided to do after talking to Dima is we said, let's create a promotional pack. Let's reduce the total supply from the 25,000 and the 50,000 founders packs. Let's create a founders pack that is represents 1/5 of the $25,000 pack, represents 1/10 of the $50,000 pack. And let's create a promotional package that allows people to actually earn royalties from Inner Athlete and from the XR project for 5,500 USDT. And this package goes live on April the 1st. It will be available until April the 15th or until it's sold out. There's only 5,000 of these packages that we're making available. You can purchase 3 packages per wallet, and this literally unlocks royalties and participation in both the Inner Athlete project and the XR project. On top of that, you get 10 nodes for the Athleta blockchain, which, again, at the 25,000 pack, you got 50 nodes. So this is 1/5 of that. You get 10 Athleta nodes. These nodes will include, of course, minting the Atla coin, but they will also include validating on the network. So you'll earn the rewards from blockchain transactions. And this package will also include the data rewards. When a person purchases this package, they are also promoted to the 4% payout in the unilevel. So you're automatically moved to the very top of the compensation rewards plan if you're not there already. Now, what this pack doesn't do is it doesn't replace the 500 pack benefits or the 2,500 pack benefits or the 8,000 pack benefits. Those packages still continue to offer those exclusive benefits. But this package allows anyone in the community to participate in the royalties, in the profit sharing royalties from what we believe are the 2 biggest projects that we have in our hands right now within the blockchain sports ecosystem. So guys, this is absolutely powerful. It's going to go live on April 1st. I think we're going to sell out of these 5,000 packs in a very, very short amount of time. But we wanted to start today with this announcement so that you really listen in to what Dr. Eric's going to be talking about today, what's happening with Inner Athlete, the roadmap, because Inner Athlete, of all of the projects in the ecosystem, is going to be the one that starts to produce revenue the fastest, right? And Dr. Eric's going to talk about that today. But the doors are already blowing wide open for Inner Athlete, and we expect there to be real life business and real life revenue over the next couple of months. And this is going to be the first project that actually goes live in the marketplace, producing real world revenue. The VR XR project, again, there's some other projects that we have in the pipeline right now that we'll be announcing. They're big, but this XR project is a disruptor. It's a true disruptor. I mean, to imagine teams being able to play against each other from different places around the world. You have a team in Brazil playing a team in Japan, and they're in their home field in Brazil and their home field in Japan, and they're able to play a live match against each other. It's just incredible. And what this VR technology does is it also opens up a whole new world of gaming potential. From the emerging category of one-on-one competitions to all kinds of creative gaming that can be created. And it opens up the world of metaverse or digital viewership, where people from around the world, we could organize a legends match, for example, and people from around the world could go to a virtual stadium and watch these athletes playing against each other. It's literally just, it creates a whole new category of potential in the sports world. And you're going to hear again from Dimitri today about the project, where it is, where it's going. So Edward, Ilya, I think this is massive news for the community. Throw it over to you guys to, share your comments, and then we'll jump in with Dr. Eric and with Dimitri.
Well, Jeremy, I think this is like really it's a dream come true combo pack, accelerator pack, right? Because we basically combine in one affordable pack two categories that now up until today, people had no idea that they can buy NFTs in, right? So this is very powerful. And like you said, like in my opinion, also I know Dr. Eric for quite a while, right? So he is probably one of the top, if not to say the top expert in the States when it comes to what he's doing, right? And he's going to be sharing with us. It's a perfect combination. And when last week we did a AMA session with Dmitry, I was totally blown away also, right? About what his company and his team is doing, right? So like you said, by itself only, right? Only by itself, it could be like, we didn't need to include in an estate, right? So it would sell out like very fast. But putting those two together, right? So making this a combo pack, it basically doubles the value of the pack, right? Plus the nodes, and plus, of course, extension of data storage. I think this is like, and plus 4% in Unilever, right? So for leaders, this is powerful, because up until now, they needed to buy $8,000 pack, right? To unlock with a personal purchase, right? To unlock 4% payout. So now they can do it with 5,500, right? So which is much, lower price. So this is also powerful. I'm very excited. And Jeremy, like I said, I'm not going to talk a lot, right? Because I really want to pass it over to Edward first and then to the guys, right? But I cannot wait to see this promo stats and to see, we already read it now in our leaders chats. Like people are so excited, like people are pumped up,
Yes.
Now it's affordable. Now it's affordable because 50K is a lot, right? So for most of people, we did such amazing MA session. People probably plugged in and said, okay, but what I got to do with this, right? I don't have $50,000. I cannot, get royalties from this. So now it's a chance for everybody. So this is two probably like really, I cannot say best because all the categories are the best, but two projects that people have like real picture about, right? So in one of those two projects, Dr. Eric, it's your project is already up and running, right? So it's producing revenue as we speak. And the second project will be launched next year, right? So Dmitry will be sharing about this. But what you are putting together with your team, more than 100 people, strong team, this is like a dream come true. And we are so happy to have you guys with us and to promote the specs.
Yeah, it's incredible. Edward, Edward owns a lot of businesses, right? He's invested in businesses all around the world for the last 20 plus years. And I remember when we were looking at these projects, Edward, one of the first things you said is, man, if there was no Limitless and we weren't doing this founders pack, I would invest immediately into both of these businesses. And we're seeing that, right? Like we're even, you know, we have offers from around the world right now of some very, very big entities that are like, hey, can we buy into this? Right? Can we, whatever? And they want to bring, and the only way to participate in these projects is through the Limitless model. It's really incredible. It's the reason why we only have a 6-month period, because there's a lot of people out there in the traditional world who would just love to have the opportunity that all of our members have with these founders packages. So Edward, we'll throw it to you, man.
Jeremy, yeah, I mean, individually, separate inner athlete, it's multi-billion dollar project. We can just take that along and that's it. We don't need anything else. Same thing VR, we can just take that along. It's so exciting. It's so much fun. Like what's this going on, right? Just want to run this one project. We can do just one, but we got both of them and we got more. We got so much and all in one. And people feel like it's complicated. It's not, but to simplify, I mean, like we have to simplify this, right? And now look, a small packet, $5,500, you can have both of those royalties. It's pretty big. I'm so excited. I have no words. I'm so excited. I know I talk a lot with Dr. Eric, and I done my own DNA test, trying to schedule time now to go over. I looked at all that thing and I go like, man, I need to work on this. Looks good, and this is nice. Right? Anyway, it's exciting. Just let's dive in because we don't have much time. We've got only 30 minutes left.
I love it. All right, let me turn the screen share off. We'll come back to that. Dr. Eric, we're going to throw it to you, brother. And tell us what's happening in the world of inner athlete, man. Great to see you.
It's great to be here. First of all, you know, when I was on the stage, when we were in Dubai together, and I told everyone, I said, we wanted to bring inner athlete to the limitless crowd because of the limitless potential, the thought and leadership that's in this community and organization. And we were right, man. I mean, we have absolutely unequivocally hit this out of the park. So let me give you a quick overview for those of you that aren't sure what inner athlete is, and then I'm going to tell you some of the things that have happened. It's really quite amazing what's happened so far. You know, inner athlete really is the culmination of 20 plus years of sports medicine, nutrition, blood testing, functional medicine, functional neurology, sports psychology, all these amazing little pieces of helping you know, athletes and humans have peak performance. We've been able to take all these pieces that have been successful and put them into one system. And this system is, I don't know how to say this other than this is like one of those moments in the health and wellness space where there's huge elevations. Like, you know, one of the biggest things that was huge in healthcare was the invention of penicillin. That was such an enormous, you know, leap and bound, right? The inventions of mRNA technology, the inventions of certain things that literally changed the way that people perceived and received healthcare and how it elevated and expanded our human potential. Inner athlete is one of those platforms. And so really it's the premier technology in the sports and human performance arena. And it utilizes really 4 core aspects. Number one, we do something called nutrigenomics, where we can actually measure your genetics, your own individual blueprint and DNA. And we can tell from that blueprint and DNA how you should sleep, what you should eat, what nutritional products are most important for you to have. It tells you your risk for injuries. It tells you, you know, your muscle twitch fibers, if you'd be a better, you know, goalie than a better, you know, striker. Then, I mean, it tells you so much about you. It's literally a blueprint about you. And we can individualize coaching, training, I mean, everything. The second component, which by the way, that in itself is huge. And that technology has only been around for about the past really 18 years. And over the past 5 years, it's really gotten so specialized. And we've been very blessed to be involved from that technology from the beginning of it through Inner Athlete. So we've got that. That's a huge component by itself is a game changer. Number two, what we also do with our athletes is we actually have a biomarker test where we can do a simple finger prick blood test, and it shows what vitamin deficiencies, hormone deficiencies, their risk of inflammation, their risk of injury. I mean, all these things that we can tell about an individual to improve peak performance, and again, to reduce the risk of injury, which those of you that are former athletes know exactly what I mean by this. And I'll tell you, what blew my mind, you guys, was at the talk in Dubai when we got done, every single one of the football legends that were there said, how do I get involved and can I do this testing? And some of them said, man, if this technology was around when I was playing, I might still be playing right now. You know, I mean, I showed some of the slides on our last call that shows that just the brain component, which is the third component of Inner Athlete, it's our S2 cognitive exam, which measures the used to be unmeasurable, right? And you know, when you're an athlete, they talk about if you're a 5'2" athlete, you can run, you can jump, you can all those things. But there's 6, 7, and 8 different tools that used to be unmeasurable that are now measurable. Like if you hear somebody say that athlete has eyes in the back of their head, well, that's called spatial recognition. We can measure that now. This athlete has a drive for the game. We can measure that now. We literally, through our what we call our MAP system, which through Inner Athlete, we measure mentality, athleticism, and purpose. And that is, these are things that were not measurable before that are now measurable. And if you can measure something, you can manage it, right? And from an athletic standpoint, that's literally a game changer. And the brain aspect alone, let me just tell you guys this real quick. Just the S2 cognitive test by itself, not including the nutrigenomics, not including the blood testing, the United States Football League, the NFL, the National Football League, American football used just the S2 cognitive test. Prior to that test, they said, the general manager said that they got their contracts wrong, and they got it wrong 55% of the time when choosing athletes to be professionals. I mean, think about this. There's 100 years of sports science, and they failed 55% of the time. We put just our S2 cognitive test into the NFL combine and into the NFL, scouting program. It went from 55% failure to 17% failure. And if anybody can think about how big of a deal that is from a monetizable standpoint, just that S2 cognitive literally is saving tens of millions of dollars per team per year just in the National Football League. We've brought that now to football, to soccer as a whole. That is absolutely insane, which is why our door's getting beat down by so many big players in the soccer world. And I can't get too deep into it, but let's just say FIFA is extremely excited about what we're doing, and they cannot wait to partner with us on some of these levels. The fourth component of Inner Athlete is the AI, the proprietary AI algorithm. Now, we know that if we take all of these data points and we put it into our proprietary AI, the same AI that the Department of Defense was using in the United States of America, the highest level of AI that's out there to make the most premier scouting platform, which in itself is huge, to make the best sports performance program, which is huge, and to reduce the risk of injuries of an athlete is a game changer. Now, if we got it right, if we went from 55% failure to 17% failure with just the brain cognitive test, and now we add the nutrigenomics, the DNA testing, and now we add the biomarker blood testing, and now we add the AI, we believe with our calculations, we're going to be able to be below 5% failure rate. And think about what that's going to do for blockchain sports as a whole. If we can increase the value of the NFT, the value of the players, the value of the teams that we're working with, it's a game changer. So what can Inner Athlete be used for? I mean, Inner Athlete literally is the holy grail of scouting. We're going to have all this data, all these algorithms. We're going to be able to measure things that these scouts couldn't measure before. And we're going to be able to give them data points to show them this is the player you want versus that player. And that by itself is a massive value to our company and our organization and the Limitless community. What are some of the other big things? This changes the way that athletes prepare. You see, the days of an athlete just relying on their athleticism, man, those are gone. Those days are gone. We've got to have, nutritional testing, nutritional genomics. We got to have the blood markers. We got to have the brain. This is what every sports professional organization wants. We told you, we turned down some major money from some NFL football teams and from the NFL as a whole in order to say, no, we don't want it just to be in one sport, on one team. We want to take this to the masses. We have a limitless mindset of this. And what else is cool? I'll just tell you some of the revenue generators. You guys, every time we have a team that we bring on, and we have so many teams right now that are wanting to come on with InterAthlete, there's a licensure fee for that. So there's a huge monetary opportunity just off the licensure. Well, then every athlete needs to be tested one time for the genetics and multiple times a year for the brain and for the blood. Those are monetizable events. Once we find out what's out of balance with that athlete, our application that the athletes and the programs will show them exactly what exercises they're supposed to do. We'll tell them what exact foods they're supposed to eat. We'll tell them the exact technology of how they should sleep. That's a monetizable event on the application. Then we have the nutraceuticals that we can bring to the table, which have global patents with amazing delivery systems that improve the absorption of the nutraceuticals and reduces the risk of injuries and reduces the risk of dehydration and reduces the risk of lack of performance. I mean, all these things are monetizable events. And if you think about this, there's over 200,000 professional soccer athletes globally. And by the way, in the US, the MLS teams, we're getting ready to do a roadshow tour to Miami, to Nashville, to Dallas, to Kansas City, to all these sports clubs here. They can't wait to put InterAthlete into their ecosystem. And they've never seen anything like this before. You know, all these different pieces of the sports performance and sports enhancement world that are out there, InterAthlete's taking them all to get together to make the world's best, pizza that you could possibly make. And we've got the AI algorithm on top of that is huge. And then I'll say this one last thing. Phase 2 of InterAthlete, not only is it going to be going after and helping serve the professional and collegiate and high schools and et cetera globally, but we have a direct to consumer aspect as well for InterAthlete for recreational athletes. And in the soccer world alone, there's estimated over 250 million fans and soccer players that are not getting paid to play regularly, right? These are weekend warriors, folks that go play rec league afterwards because they still want to stay active. All of those fans are going to be able to train just like their heroes that are on the pitch all over the globe. And we're going to be able to offer that to over 250 million people globally. That is an absolute game changer. InterAthlete is going to be able to change the way that sports is perceived, training is received, nutraceuticals, the whole 9 yards. It truly is the biggest thing in sports. And every time we talk to athletes about it and we talk to administrators of and owners of these clubs, they literally say, where can I sign and how can I get started? So guys, there's so much more that I could tell you about InterAthlete. I mean, let me give you a couple things. So we've had multiple conversations with FIFA. They're super excited about what we're doing and they cannot wait for us to yoke together. We've got some, and I'm going to, there's certain things I can't say, but we've got some major large brands that are used to making soccer apparel and cleats and et cetera that can't wait to work with us as well. So what I'm telling you is what we said from the stage about being, together and partnered with Limitless, having that Limitless perspective and idea is so true now. And it's getting even bigger and bigger by the day. And I'm blown away and humbled by the positive response that we've gotten from the community of Limitless. And I'm so grateful for Edward, Ilya, Jeremy, Dima, and all of you for giving us this opportunity to take this globally. And Jeremy, to the moon and back, brother, is where we're going for sure.
I love it. I love it. We have a saying that we say a lot that it's a common saying, but the easiest way to predict the future is to create it, right?
Yeah.
And I know with Dimitri, we talked about this on the last AMA session as well, that a big part of entrepreneurialism is to be able to see what's coming and get there first, right? To see where the world is going and get there first. And this is a project, InterAthlete, that has been in front of where the world is going when it comes to health technology and sports science.
Yeah.
And we're getting there first, right? This is a big deal, you guys. This is a big deal. There's no greater value to any athlete in the world than their own body, right? Their own performance. There's nothing more important. And to be able to hack that with science, to be able to take a person's own DNA, their own genetic code, and crack that code and say, here's how we can take you, and to go from that one size fits all mentality where everybody's doing the same regimen to say, no, no, this is your regimen and this is your regimen based upon your own body code. Just absolutely a game changer, right? So this project is truly, it's seeing where the world of sports is going, and it's getting there first. And that's a huge deal. Same thing, we're going to talk about the VR XR next with Dimitri, and it's the same thing, right? That XR project is seeing where the world of VR is going, seeing where the world of EA Sports and digital engagement, and we're literally creating a whole new category, right? Virtual reality is a buzzword, but this is extended reality. This is a whole new category of saying it's virtual world meets real world, bringing it into one. And it's just brilliant. These two projects are a home run. And again, guys, the announcement that we made at the beginning is so massive that this new promotional pack, 5,500 USDT, goes live on April 1st, gives you access to the Inner Athlete Project. You earn royalties from the Inner Athlete Project, plus the nodes, plus royalties from the XR VR project. So, Dr. Eric, we're pumped, man. Love you, bro. Appreciate you. And, man, just excited about everything, dude.
Same here. Love you guys, man. It's going to just keep getting better.
Yes, sir. Edward, Ilya, this is huge, man.
It is. You know, really quick, I have a trainer, coach. I never had it before. I hired somebody to train me, and he's a world champion 17 times. Dr. Eric, you met him in Dubai.
Yeah.
He bugs me every time. Every day we train, he talks to me about you. He goes like, I need this stuff. We need this stuff. I go like, I know. But like, this is exciting. It's not just the footballers who want this. Everybody. It's not even the whole sport industry needs this. Every regular person needs this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
For sure.
I think we
Yeah.
should start with that.
Edward, I can't let that moment go away without saying that's why everyone needs to be with us in Vegas in August, on August the 17th, because this technology is not just for athletes. This technology is for every human, every family member, everyone who wants to unlock their peak performance in life. So don't miss the August event in Las Vegas on August the 17th. That's all we're going to say about
But we have to post. We have to post officially for people to start registering.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna start it soon. Yes.
Yeah, the website should be completed soon where people can start registering, and we'll have that information coming. So
Anyway, those packs are exciting.
I love it. Okay, let's bring Dimitri on. Dimitri, are you still there with us? I don't see your video anymore.
I am,
Dima,
but somehow
yeah, you
my
need to make him co-host again.
Oh,
Yeah,
again. Okay, he
can-
logged out and logged back in. Okay.
I
All right.
have the better background now to what we started with.
Cool. Awesome. All right. You should be able to turn your video on now.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much.
You don't have any background right now. It's all faded.
Well,
That's fine.
No,
He was in the
Yeah.
car. It was in the car before though.
I was in the car, indeed. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was the challenge.
Dimi-
Right.
Dimitri, we're excited, man. Again, for those of you that missed the last AMA session, the replay is available in the official Limitless channel and the Blockchain Sports channel as well. But Dimitri, what you guys have done. Oh,
Jeremy disappeared again. Jeremy, again, we cannot hear you. For while Jeremy speaks and we cannot hear him, for those of you who missed the last call, Dima with Dmitry, it's a must go back and watch it. Jeremy, say something, we can hear you.
can you hear me?
Okay,
Yeah.
now we didn't
Jeremy,
hear
again.
anything you were saying before. That's why I started talking. Sorry, I wasn't interrupting you.
Oh, that's great.
Repeat, because nobody heard what you were saying. I just saw you so excited talking, but we don't know why you were excited.
my Italian hands. Sorry.
German.
I love it. Well, look, no, Dimitri, we'll throw it over to you, man. Everybody's so excited about this XR project, and yeah, we'll throw it over to you to give us some highlights and tell us what's happening in that world.
Well, let me tell you something. We didn't have it before, but we do have it now. I've just received our valuation certificate, 300 million plus. And we haven't
Wow.
even started. We don't even have the demo yet. we can't even demonstrate it. It's just pure IP valuation. And the IP is registered. I have the certificate of copyrights registered. Have a look at the number of countries we've registered at. This is the coverage. This is how global we're gonna truly be. You know, guys, everything I said before is confirmed now. It's all legit. We're going global. At the moment, I'm in mainland China. I've already made a deal with the biggest screen manufacturer for our VR headset that we're going to build a unique headset for pro athletes to enjoy. We're building our own hardware, smart wearables, biometrics detection, you name it. I'm going to go through a little presentation. Let me share it with you so you have some visuals to enjoy. Let me find it in a second. There we go. It hasn't quite switched. Hang on a second. Let me switch to another file. Looks like the certificate, the money shot wants to stay with us. Hold on a second. A little hiccup. Oh, it should be sweet. Oh, doesn't want to start.
You can share full screen, Dmitry.
There we go. I think it's
Oh yeah,
here.
now we can.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes. I have too many different certificates to demonstrate a little bit. So yes, we're building an XR experience that will become or is becoming a global thing. We will dominate the space. We're combining the real football with XR itself, extended realities, and I'll tell you this. This is going to be a new way of delivering the entertainment, creating the entertainment, and actually exercising as well. We're picking the same format as before. So we're looking at football. We're trying to replicate the uniforms to look standard, everything to look standard. However, even down to the team size. However, we're going to combine things like this. You know, Dubai versus France, for example, with teams being located in their respective home turf. And they'll be able to actually play a football in the same space in virtual. And we will be able to take the spectatorship to the next level, never seen before. We're going to be the first ones in the world. We're going to build this. Nobody else has cracked it. Like no money can solve it. It's the knowledge that we've accommodated, we've amassed in the last 10 years, working proactively, creating new tech, new solutions. We've been in advisory boards on to so many different corporations that needed like specific solutions. Now we're combining all that massive knowledge. The STAR team is assembled now. We talked about 500 people working. Actually, Dima is meeting the new 100 people we've employed whilst he dashed to Rio and back. So you can see how quickly we're expanding. I mean, even I don't know some people that we've hired in the last 2 weeks that we've been traveling with my CTO. So I've only seen their CV resumes, and yeah, we are excited. It's going to be huge. When we look at full immersion, it gives us multiple things that we can employ. So we're going to collect a lot more metrics because the actual game is digitalized. There's a physical people playing on the field, but we digitalize them live in real time. So we can collect all the data possible. We can see all the performance metrics. We can conduct competitions between different locations where we'll become limitless. So we ourselves are limitless, aren't we? So this gives us an opportunity to actually create the new type of football, new type of games. But we're also working on other titles, other different kinds of sports. And when we look at other potential, we can switch to things like arcade style football to capture and bring more clientele, more customers, potential followers from other types of esports. We're talking about new younger generations, which probably don't find it as exciting as it is now. we're going to engage more people in general, because we're combining the real football with something new, something digitalized. And so in a digital space, we can customize and create artificial intelligence players to play against people. So one can train against somebody who's a famous star, superstar. And on top of that, we can allow to change the parameters of the professionalism. So we're talking about going 10 years back, for example, with the same player. How good was he like when he was 18? How good was he when he was 25? How good is he at the age of 30, for example? So all of that we can access, we can build that and train neural networks. And then we talked about show match format. Imagine we can have a whole team assembled from players who've never played before together, as a team. So fully virtual, fully AI driven team to play against a physical team. So that's going to be exciting. We're building a global story, so we're going to kick off with 32 teams straight away across 16 countries, and we're going to run a whole tournament, a whole championship straight away from the onset. Imagine, we're going global from day one. And when we switch to the fantasy football for the younger generations or for other types of esport competitions, imagine we can switch the locations. We can play inside a volcano or in space. We can change the team size, make it simpler, make it bigger, change all the buffs as well. We're talking about faster shots, or give the goalkeeper that shield that he needed all the time. So it's incredible what we can do in the digital space. And on top of that, if we're talking about going big, we're already kicked off, and actually, in fact, in a few weeks, we're finishing the XR lab, to which we've already invested over $1 million. It's going to be an exciting playground, a testing ground. We're going to build new things. We're looking at different types of sports as well to be included in VR. So it's all truly exciting. I mean, you're all welcome to come over and check it out at some point. I mean, it's built for you guys to actually come and enjoy it. We're going to build games, shooters, you name it. Entertainment is going to be there. As to the smart wearables, we wanted to preserve the natural feel and look of the football, but underneath we're going to run a smart suit. That smart suit gets the same level of biometrical chip that NASA gets. I have some connections there, so luckily we're going to be the first ones who will take it outside these space exploration missions and actually put it into something truly exciting in sports. When we're talking about other smart wearables, we're talking about smart shoes, we're talking about smart shin guards, and the goalkeeper gloves. So all of these devices will be able to provide haptics for the virtual ball, so the players can actually naturally feel the ball where it is and where the other players are, all the contact and everything. So we're trying to recreate that same level of engagement and contact. With the smart shoes, we'll get even more metrics and biomechanical reading. We retain the broadcasting rights, and from this point, we are building a completely new neural network, because we're going to have a 360 freedom of view. A human cannot process, or even a bunch of humans cannot process enough angles to give us the most exciting angle when things happen. So we employ AI to do it for us. It will capture the best moments. It will place the camera right there where we want it. Or we can let you guys decide whether you want to run your own camera. If you want to see the first person view, the guy that's shooting at the goalie, or from the perspective of a goalkeeper, you can do that as well. So you'll be able to see through the eyes of players in real time. Imagine, you don't have to wait for the post or replay. You can do it right there, right then. We want spectators to be involved. So the what we call volumetric sound is going in. The cheering crowd can be heard. So all of the players, all of the spectators that connect can be heard from each location. So the crowd is going to be still there, still present. And because it's a hybrid mode, we can broadcast it onto every device that people are used to, and the VR as well. So you don't have to be in VR to enjoy the game of football. We can still broadcast it onto TV. We can still broadcast it onto mobile phones. And in VR, you just get the premium, the upgraded feel and look of the game. Some of the revenue streams, of which we have plenty, include a club in a box. So we're going to be selling an entire club setup, just like your McDonald's is and whatever the other businesses. You know, we come in, we set up, everything is done to a turnkey solution. As a turnkey solution, when we give the club owner the opportunity to monetize. So imagine it's going to be a club setup in every place. If you want your club, get in the queue, guys, early, because it's going to run like hotcakes. We're going to build it for you. All the equipment given, the entire team set up, and everything in one box. Same thing goes for scouting agencies. I mean, scouting alone generates $5 billion a year in real football. So imagine there are so many things like football player representation, team representation, collecting analytics, setting analytics, you name it. There are so many things that scouting agencies are doing and monetizing. It's a huge revenue stream on itself. And just to give you an understanding, we're going from global continental federations to amateurs to school playgrounds. We can set up anywhere at the point of need. We're building a system where the whole broadcasting, data collection, data capture, and actually broadcast, VR broadcast is going to be packaged inside a special transformer track. Just wait until you see the transformer tracks that we've started working on. It's not on slides because it's super fresh, but I'll show you later. It's $1 million truck by itself, but it carries the entire game with it, and you can set up literally on a school playground to play a match against somebody who's in another country. So that's all super exciting, and I'm so glad I'm joined with Dima, who's the energy ball by himself. His introduction made me gave me goosebumps. I mean, he sold me better than I've ever sold myself. 10 times, I think. He's the guy, and I'm super excited. And I mean, Dr. Eric himself, you've heard the stuff that we're building. It's unique. It's world's first, and it's huge. It's global brands from the onset. Global brands. We're creating new dimensions now. All right.
Amazing.
Thanks. Yeah.
Amazing, Dimitri. Thank you, brother. We are at the top of the hour, guys, and this has been a powerful call. Again, Dimitri, you can turn the screen share off on your end. The promotional pack, we'll be sending a one-pager out, a flyer out before April 1st. Goes live on April 1st. Remember, the 10% increase in the Founders Pack starts on April 1st as well. So the current launch price is good for 2 more days. We do want to make a quick comment. We also made a post in the Telegram group as well. But for those who are waiting for their exit withdrawals from our previous project, we are going to give you the original price of the Founders Pack. We've had a lot of leaders reaching out going, hey, we've got people that are waiting on that payout in order to participate in blockchain sports. And so your wallet addresses, if you're in that group of people, will be whitelisted, and you will be able to participate in any of the Founders Packs at the original price. So just wanted to make a quick announcement about that as well. For those that we got several messages during the call that are asking about that. But guys, this is massive. You got 2 more days to take advantage of the original Founders Pack price. On April the 1st, the new IRL Accelerator Pack goes live, 5,500 USDT. It'll be available. We've got 5,000 of those packs available until April the 15th. And so you can purchase up to 3. I guess let's close out. We'll show the slide one more time here, guys. Just a moment. Just so everybody can see this. All right, we'll close with this. So one more time here. So the 5,500 USDT accelerator.
Maybe Jeremy in a secret place too, in secret location that his Wi-Fi doesn't work. That's
Yeah.
great.
And data rewards, and you qualify for the 4% unilevel payout. So did my voice go out again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Jeremy, maybe for 10 seconds. I think it's okay because people
It's
can,
okay, yeah. Time's
yeah,
up.
people can read. We're
Awesome.
running out of time.
Good.
One,
Okay.
one thing important, Jeremy, the questions that we start getting it, maybe we can cover right now, then in one page or two. Like if person wants to buy a $50,000 pack, or should he buy 10 $5,000 packs?
Great
Which one
questions.
would you do?
In this scenario, so it is definitely better to buy the 25,000 or the 50,000 pack. Here's why: because it unlocks the whole category, right? So if a person, let's use the $50,000 pack for example, if a person or the 5,500 pack on April 1st, if you buy that pack, you get the entire category of R&D development, right? So this is one project within that, but there's going to be future projects in that category as well, right? And so
Ciao Giorgio.
Ciao.
Ciao.
You're going to get more.
No, no, per niente. Come stai?
All of the other packs as well. You're getting the NFT marketplace. You're getting the
Ah, ecco, bravi.
You're getting more.
Sì,
This pack is really designed for those who say,
sì,
"Hey, I don't have the 25,000 or the 50,000, or
ok.
I want to I want to add
Sì,
more
mandami
royalties
pure
than I
l'email.
already have."
Oppure su
This
WhatsApp,
pack is
anche WhatsApp. Sì, sì, sì,
to
sì.
unlock
Mandamelo su WhatsApp o su
the
email,
idea
come ti è più
behind
comodo.
this is so that more people in the community
Ok,
can have
perfetto,
the
non ci
opportunity
sono
to
problemi.
support these projects and participate in the royalties from
Ok,
these projects. So
ok, perfetto.
I hope that answers that question for everybody.
Sì, la vedo dura.
April 1st is gonna be big. Maybe we'll do a short call, another one, or short video.
Ok, ok, non ci sono problemi, mandatemela pure, vi faccio con piacere. Bene, no, allora vi auguro a tutti buona Pasqua, a tutti, a te, Costantino, tutti che siete lì. Ok, d'accordo. Ciao Giorgio. Ciao.
We've got 2 days left at the original Founders Pack prices. And then the month of April, it's going to be a record-setting month. We look forward to seeing everybody.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Bye, guys.
Take care, guys.